Does Flash have a standalone movie, or is he just in Justice
No.
League?
Yeah, I think he's just they couldn't make a. He has like a they have like a bunch of TV shows and stuff, but like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think they're
I
they're
know
not
he's on
connected.
that, but is it the same guy from the
No, no,
TV show?
no. I think the guy in the TV show is probably a better actor. I don't know, maybe. Like it
I
wasn't
think
like
it's the
none of these
same
are like the
guy.
actor's fault actually. Now that I think
No, no,
about it, 'cause,
yeah,
like
no,
the
no,
guy who
no.
plays Flash,
DC has
he's
absolutely no idea what they're doing, and they just expect to have they just expected they could instantaneously reach Marvel levels of whatever. And I'll give Marvel credit. They super they spent the time. They
yeah,
spent the time to figure it out and set up an entire universe. The MCU is brilliant.
yeah. Well, I wish they did that with Star Wars, man.
Yeah, well, that's like that Star Wars thing is just embarrassing. It's like you spent $3 billion on a franchise and you ran it into the ground instantly.
You
Like,
made like the first movie was like all right. The first movie was like okay, it was fine.
yeah,
It was good enough. It was good enough to get me to watch the second movie. Second movie is I think was terrible. Maybe like it'll be like um
the second movie had
you know
the light speed ram though, right? The one
yeah,
with
it's
it.
none of it like the sequencing doesn't make sense. Like Leia being a lot like if Leia had died in space, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
It would have been fine.
Right.
Yeah.
And the whole force and space thing was dumb. They killed off whatever Laura Dern's character was called. Like even though she would have been a pretty good like follow-on character for those series, they basically made John Boyega's character Finn like totally useless. Then they had that stupid like battle in the desert for no reason. Like it was just all dumb. It was just all dumb. I haven't even seen the third one. Like I just refuse, and not because like I'm like such a die hard like Star Wars has to be like perfect kind of movie, but I'm like this is just bad.
But yeah, no. But it's like if you're gonna spend that much money on a franchise, it's like, dude, like please think more than nothing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's just like also like I think they got too caught up. I'm speculating here. I think they got too caught up in the success of like the Christian Bale Batman. They're like, okay, we'll just make it as dark as possible, and every time we don't know what to do, we'll just go darker because that's what
Wait,
they did in
Star
the
Wars?
Christian Bale Batman.
Wait, what are we talking about now? Star Wars or Batman?
Kind of both, honestly.
Okay, yeah, no, because I was like, wait, when did we get back to Batman?
Like, well, they just said like, all right, just make it less fun at every possible point for both movies.
Yeah.
I haven't even. I'm trying to think of like the last good movie I've seen.
No, Knives Out. We saw Knives Out.
Oh, Knives Out was good. I like
Knives
that.
Out was
But that was like
fantastic.
almost a year ago.
Yeah, but it's the last good movie I've seen. Oh no, that's a lie. I've been watching the Lord of the Rings, the extended editions. They are phenomenal as
15-hour
expected,
marathon of a movie.
but they are very, very, very long as expected.
Is there a lot of stuff in it that's like not in the original?
Oh, there's
cut, like,
tons
other
of
than,
stuff
like,
that got cut. There's a lot of stuff that got cut. That's just in there. Like so when they go to whatchamacallit, like when Gandalf first shows up in the Hobbit town, there's like an extra 40 minutes of Gandalf just hanging out in the Hobbit town. like, and so, but the first movie, like I'll be real, is my least favorite. It does a lot of setup, but man, nothing happens in that movie. Like it takes so long for anything to happen in that movie, and then when you add that in, it's just like, oh man, I just like.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't.
I know what I did to watch
Return
it.
of the King was good, but man, that was long.
Oh yeah, no. So I was super wrong, and I was talking with some people the other day, and they're like, "Yo, you know, Return of the King is like a 3-hour movie, right?" I'm like, "There's no way." I'm like, "There's
Yeah, it
no
is.
way normal Return of the King is normal Return of the King is like 3 hours and 20 minutes."
Yeah, it's like seriously almost. It's just short of a 3.5-hour movie. It's really long.
So
They do a
long.
good job with like the battles and action and like storyline and stuff. Where like, you know, it's enough like A/B story like pacing. Like you're like not falling asleep unlike Wonderland. But like, yeah, it is like absurdly long.
It's so so long. And like, I just never picked up on that because I love that movie. But it was just like, dude, what?
I mean, even the video game was long. You remember playing that?
Oh yeah, so I do want to play those at some point.
That would be a good one to play through. Though we might not be able to have as much commentary because you actually have to concentrate for that.
Yeah, I have to actually
but
concentrate.
It would be a good co-op video.
That'll be hard to set up now that we are
true, actually.
a fairly significant distance away. We can do it with Parsec. I can definitely make it work. It'll just be a little bit challenging.
Yeah. That was great. That was a really good game. I think we played the second two. The second and third game, I think. I don't think we played the first one, if there was one. But yeah, I remember those.
Toad, it's fine. So this is my boy Captain Toad. He's great.
Seems pretty chill.
He's great. Yeah, he's super chill. He just travels, and his name is Captain Toad, and that's Captain Toad.
Just a little bit of a fascist in his free time.
That's really mean. like, there's no way. Like, that's really mean.
Just funny. So my roommate convinced me to download a dating app. Get back out there.
Oh, you're trying to get back out. Ooh.
I mean, it's for the pandemic, so it's kind of a little harder to meet people.
Yeah, that to me, I'm like, people are like, yo, I gotta get back out there. I'm like, it's an active pandemic. Yeah,
I mean, life still goes on in some senses, but so anyway, as I download it, set up the thing, it's fine. And she has the same app, and it's just so disproportionately unfair because she doesn't do anything. She just waits and gets 100 likes, and then determines out of those 100 likes a day, which guy she even feels like talking to.
Yeah.
I probably spent 2 hours. So I think you get 10 likes a day. I think. I spent 2 hours. I barely used up the 10 likes. I literally would X 50 women effectively. 50 women at a time, and sometimes I literally had a visceral reaction. I was like, oh my god. And I felt really bad because these are real people, but I was like, this is rough.
Yeah, no, I've heard about that, that dating apps are just kind of a nightmare.
Yeah, it's just it's just I don't know, I think it depends a lot on what you're working with to start. If you're within the defined attractive demographic, it's a lot easier. If you're
that's my favorite thing on Reddit, where it was relationship advice. Step 1, don't be unattractive. And I'm like, yeah.
Because I'm serious. If you're 5'10" and up, you get a pass. You just get a pass. You can be ugly, but you get a pass. And if you're a woman, if you're, I would say, skinny and/or in shape, you get a pass. Immediately. That's half of the filtering is just either body type based or just
and then it really does come down to personality.
Right. But on the app, no, but you can't see. It's very hard.
Yeah, you can't see people's personality. To be honest, if I ever got on a dating app, I'd be super honest. I'd be I'm kind of an asshole, but I will watch extended editions of movies with you.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I got a couple likes, but I think I'm just gonna wait around and see what happens.
Yeah, no, take your time.
Where are we?
I don't know. We're under a lake and there's fish people, and I have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going.
Yeah, I've definitely been paying attention the whole time, but I might have spaced in between the potted plant land and this.
Oh, did you not even realize we were in an entirely new kingdom? Dog.
I mean, like, I've
dog.
been watching, like, clearly
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not paying
that's.
close enough attention, but
I'm like, dog. We beat a boss and everything.
yeah, because I don't know. I think I got caught up in the whole movie discussion. I just totally was spaced. Because he's still in the poncho.
Yeah,
So
he's
like
still
I
in the
just
poncho. I
assume
haven't
that's
fought. Actually,
saved the
we can solve
world.
the poncho problem. We can solve the poncho problem.
Yeah.
Let's dress our boy up. He's got to go out on some dates now that his lady's been kidnapped. He's got to get out there.
Yeah, if anyone's got to get out there, it's Mario. My goodness.
Like,
You
I,
know.
I think he's still canonically a plumber, right?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, but all I remember is that he's a plumber.
Well, it's a Lapras.
Yeah, Lapras
It
isn't
only
in the new
costs
Pokemon game.
5. What credit is that? I have no idea what unit of measure that is.
Scales. They're like weird scale things.
Scales.
Oh man. Oh man. Back to like an episode and a half ago. But yeah, being old now. Yeah. So like, you remember when we, as kids, we kind of just like threw ourselves down the stars at times because it was
All
fun.
the time, literally.
And
recklessly.
now I look at a set of stairs and I'm like, yo, stairs are death.
I'm like, oh, this shit again. Oh my god.
I'm like, every time I see a set of stairs, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I'm like, I don't want to die today. Yeah, I mean, it's like even given like the pandemic has just been doing anything difficult. Like staying in shape has been very hard because like yes, some of the gyms are open around me, but like I don't think it's.
Yeah,
I think one of the highest contagion areas or like areas of infection, whatever it's called, are like gyms.
Yeah, at our apartment complex, they just opened the gym back up, and I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't. And we have a Peloton in our gym too. Like I'm not even like a Peloton nerd, but it's pretty awesome. I just want to like work out, and not in my bedroom.
Yeah. I was thinking about buying one, but I was just like,
I think you know, if you got the space in your apartment, like it is like, and again, like you gotta like cycling and stuff, but it's a really good workout. Now I'm not so sure it's worth all the money, but like I don't know, man, like it's pretty good.
okay.
And
Now
like you only need to like pay for the online service if you want like I think live classes. Like there's
Gotcha.
like probably like 1,000 or so videos archived. So like you could definitely do it. And it is like a serious like no joke workout.
Yeah, there you go, Mario. That's neat though. His little costume changes.
Yeah.
Every time you go into the whatever this is, the 8-bit verse.
That's cooler.
Yeah, it's like well, one day I'll get a pelt. One day I'll get in shape again because I was in shape there for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was
That's
nice.
good.
Yeah.
But you can do a lot of it like because you like figure out a pretty good keto diet.
Yeah.
Like just I mean like granted like you know if you I feel like now like 'cause I really liked cooking personally.
Yeah.
When I was like in a normal office routine. Now it's just like it almost exhausts me to think about it. It's like not fun anymore. So like,
Yeah, this pandemic has done like a lot of mental damage. Just straight up, it's done mental damage. Like
how do you mean?
like I'm just like, bro, I don't want to do anything. So I'm just gonna get Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle is killer. Have you tried the cauliflower rice?
No, I think I'm gonna do that today. So me and my
It's a good way
roommate,
to cut out a lot of carbs. It doesn't taste that great. It's very like mushy and like okay. It's it's literally cauliflower rice with like spice on it. But it's a decent way to cut out like probably 100 and 200 calories, basically of pure carbs.
Yeah, but me and my room, we have a thing called Chipotle Thursday, and that didn't happen this week
Mhm.
because I was doing work stuff and just didn't have the time for it. And then we were gonna do it Friday, and then I think I went to sleep. so so now I'm like, what if we do it tonight? So I'll ask him after this session.
Have you figured out? And this is not like it's an open secret, but have you figured out that the vinaigrette that they have is like the best side ever? That's like a you should always get it or
The
ask for it.
the vinaigrette, what's that?
So they have this like if you order, I'm saying this in quotations, a salad because
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't really exist at Chipotle. It's basically just lettuce and the
Mm-hmm.
same garbage in a different order.
Yeah.
Um, they will like they give you this vinaigrette like a dressing thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good, and you can just ask for it on the side, like just with anything you get. But it's like defaulted, I believe, for the salad.
Gotcha.
But it's just so freaking good. And I figured this out like not figured it out. It's like it's on the menu, right? But uh, I figured it's like I got it, started getting it consistently like 2 years ago. I've never looked back since. It just like adds like a total element of flavor that I didn't even think it could was possible with Chipotle.
Gotcha.
So
No,
would recommend.
I'm still on my double steak, um, double steak, white beans, or white rice.
Really? Okay, I was gonna say.
So there was a point like after when I got laid off from my first job, I was looking for my second. I was eating Chipotle like every day because I was sad, and I was like, if I do a job interview, I can have Chipotle. And then it was like I was having bathroom problems, and I'm like, what is going on? And then eventually I was like, oh yeah, beans. So I
Don't
no
eat the
longer.
beans. Don't eat. I mean, if you want to like stay safe, don't eat the beans. Don't eat the corn.
No, corn just doesn't digest.
Well,
I've
the,
never.
the kernel outside does it.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't think. I think someone was telling me maybe this is true or not. I can't remember, but we live in an age of fake facts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think corn, like humans naturally can't that aren't like corn isn't like something humans are naturally able to consume.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I think it's like an engineered what is corn starch, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it grows. I don't know. I don't think it ever really grew naturally. Like it was like hybridized, like cauliflower. And so like that's why you don't ever digest the outside, the kernel, and the inside. Fun fact. Or if that's not true, then I never said it.
I don't. I partially and unpartially agree that what is this guy doing? I'm like, excuse me. But no. I know that there was corn here when the Native Americans were here, and but it was called like maize or something back then. But
Yeah.
the corn we have now is like some genetically modified something.
Yeah.
Like, because it's genetically modified, so it produces a lot of kernels or whatever.
Right. This guy reminds me of was it Odd Job from James Bond?
You mean the guy
hat?
you banned every time you played multiplayer because he just had a free one-hit kill weapon?
Yeah.
Yo, these rabbits suck as bosses. I'm just gonna say it. They're awful.
Yeah, what's the premise like of the?
Don't know.
Maybe they're from another storyline. I don't remember anything with rabbits. So they just
No,
come
they're
here?
definitely new, and I think it's So I'm just gonna go out and expose myself live on stream. Yeah, so like the Japanese like the moon, and there's a moon rabbit called Kaguya. So I assume it has something to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the fact that their death produces points.
Yep. I'm glad that they could supply me with currency.
Yeah.
The
So I can
true
buy
power of
more-
capitalism. I'm worried about
more
these two.
Mexican tacos.
Oh man, this is actually going pretty quick.
Yeah, I agree.
'Cause I've done what?
I mean,
2 kingdoms
did-
already?
Two Kingdoms, yeah.
We've done 3, yeah, no, yeah, but we were almost done with 1. It took longer to do. It took longer to clean up Nintendo Mexico than it did to do the other 2.
Is this enough sail? Like, where are we supposed to go, man?
I don't know. Okay. So we're going to the Metro Kingdom, I guess.